So, in this lecture, we will take a look at the image, inserting images, image insertion into the whole document. Okay, so this is actually quite important. You will probably use this a lot, and it's good to know how to align a few things. As far as actually inserting the image, it's relatively simple. You just need to go to the Insert tab, okay? Go to the Insert tab, and then you have Pictures, and then Online Pictures. So the idea is exactly the same. You will insert a picture. It's just a different source, whether it's your computer or somewhere from online. Now I'll get one from online. Just one load download, see what we can get. Let's say an apple, why not? And let's say do this little beautiful apple. Okay, like that. Click insert. And the interesting thing about this getting from online sources, we actually insert this kind of a credential of an author right away, so you don't need to deal with that if you do actually need to provide it. So besides that, you need to align your whole image somehow. In this case, it's in line with text, so that means basically it's in the same line as text. Okay, so we can have some text like that, you see. Before the image, we can also try to arrange that if we can do it. Let's see. Okay, we can. So you see, you just kind of write about it, and it's all in the same line. Now we can also do various kinds of wrappings, so it's square or tight. You see, this one then allows you to write some text perhaps on the side of an image. Again, it depends on your layout, but what you need to do is just select the image and you click this little box right here. Layout options open up, and you can choose between them, try to experiment with them, see which kind of a layout works for you. Now besides that, to get something more out of it, you need to go to picture format, okay? And you can actually find this wrap thing right here in the arranged section. You can also send it backwards and forwards, okay? Basically, it would, if you would have several images kind of on top of each other, you would want to bring one of them forward, the other send backwards, and vice versa, just so you get that good alignment. Okay. Now, the good thing about Word in terms of the images, you can actually crop them. You see, you have this little crop tool, and if I were to select that, I need to select the image. I need to click on crop like that, and then I can just drag these out, kind of adjust it a little, you know, just to give it a little bit of a less of a background for it. For example, you see, I adjusted that, and once you're good to go, you will be left with this white field. You need to get back to the crop, okay, and you just click on it. You clicked on it, and you see it was cut properly. Now you can also apply some styles on it, just some maybe corrections, and if you hover on these, you can preview everything, okay? Other than that, you have color, you have artistic effects, some interesting stuff, probably not the most useful for stuff, but just know that they do exist. And in case you apply all of these effects and just becomes too much of a mess, you can actually reset everything and it will get back to the default picture, okay? So besides that, you can frame them, which I believe is probably the most useful besides the cropping in terms of the features, okay? So I can do this kind of a frame, for example, and now I can clearly see where the picture starts and where it ends. I get a little bit of a shadow dropping, okay? Or you can do a more perhaps larger frame, something more advanced, you could say. See, it wraps in a low circle like that. But this is basically how you deal with images. It's quite simple, it's quite easy to do. It all depends on your project. And with that, we will conclude this lecture.